Etra-chan saw it.
Today, I'm at my grandfather Takusa's funeral. My name is Kuroki. Grandpa!
I've won some fishing competitions before too, you know.
Really? Cool! I was really close with my grandfather. We used to go on long drives and go fishing together. I didn't expect Grandpa to join Grandma this quickly.
Yeah, maybe he would have lived longer if my mother was still around.
My grandmother passed away a year ago, and my grandfather had been living alone in a retirement home ever since. It was his decision to live there, because he didn't want to burden his family.
Maybe it would have been better if we had kept him here with us.
Maybe, but...
Without Satsuji, I have no reason left to live. Grandma love.
You remember him mentioning that? It probably wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Well, what's done is done. And besides, he had his reasons for going into that retirement home in the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? What do you mean he had his reasons? Wasn't it because he didn't want to trouble you guys?
Yeah, that's part of the reason, but...
Is this where Dad is? Oh, hello everyone! Is the funeral over yet?
Who is that? I don't remember having any relatives like that.
Akane, you didn't even show up to Mom's funeral! What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean? I just came to pick up my inheritance like we discussed over the phone.
Dad, who's that lady talking with Uncle Tachibana?
Oh, her. Do you remember me showing you our family photos? That's my younger sister, Akane. Your aunt.
Dad, who's this?
Let me see. Do you remember the girl who you said was pretty?
What? No way! All I see is Snorlax and Eric Cartman.
Hey, Kuroki! Shh. Who's that rude brat?
Anyways, Akane, why don't you at least pay some respects to Dad first?
Shut up, I'm busy, alright? I even spent my own money to travel all the way here, so hurry up and give me that inheritance. I was promised all of it.
Jeez, she's so inconsiderate. And what's this about her not even showing up to Grandma's funeral?
Yeah, you're right. Dad said that you would inherit everything. But let's not do this here. Let's wait for the funeral to finish, then we can discuss the inheritance.
Fine, it's all mine anyways. Let's go, Azumi. Let's find a nice hotel to spend the night in.
Why would Grandpa leave his money with those people? I mean, she didn't even show up to Grandma's funeral, right? Why didn't you say anything, Dad?
Well, you just wait and see. Your grandfather has already set things in motion.
He has?
Yeah, your aunt cheated on her husband and ruined her first marriage.
What?
Your grandfather and grandmother scolded her for that, but she didn't care to listen. She went on and ruined her second marriage the exact same way.
Wait, so she was dumped twice for having an affair?
That's right. Your grandfather and even your soft-spoken grandmother were furious about it. How could you?
What have you done?
She was pretty much disowned and fell out of touch for almost 15 years. But...
Hey, Katsura. How have you been? I heard Mom's in the hospital.
I don't know how she found out, but she contacted me.
I got married to a guy in the countryside, so I won't be able to visit. So, good luck taking care of Mom.
Did you call just to tell me that?
Yeah, and there's one more thing. Make sure you call me when Dad and Mom are dead. I need to go collect my inheritance, right?
I told your grandfather about that conversation. I see. Fine. Let her have it her way. Ever since then, your grandfather has been preparing to get his revenge on Akane.
What did he do?
Well...
Huh? What did you say? What do you mean there's no inheritance? Dad made so much money though, and you even said on the phone that he left everything for me.
Dad was in an expensive retirement home before he died, and spent all of his money on that.
Yeah, and it was quite a nice place. And he left you everything just as he promised. See here on the will? It says, all of my inheritance shall go to Akane. Katsura and Tachibana shall not receive anything.
You call this inheritance? It's just a bunch of debt. Why do I have to inherit all of Dad's debt?
That's right. My grandfather left my aunt a bunch of debt to inherit. No wonder Grandpa was so generous this past year.
Anything you want, Kuroki? I'll buy you anything you want.
Huh? What's gotten into you? I don't need anything. Just get better so we can go fishing again. He was spending all of his money on purpose as part of his plan. By the way, my aunt is allowed to legally forfeit her rights to the inheritance of the debt. But either way, she isn't receiving any money.
There's no way that a retirement home costs that much.
There was more to the story, though. He had already split all of his money between my father and Uncle Tachibana while he was alive as an advance payment for the retirement home and funeral.
I just want to make sure that idiot gets what she deserves. I'm entrusting the rest to you, Katsura, Tachibana. All right. Yeah, we got this, Dad.
So my grandfather's actual money was already gifted to my father and uncle. The only one who was clueless was Snorlax.
I can't believe this! I even bought a new car the other day, expecting the money! Please, brothers, this girl is going to college next year. I won't be able to pay for her to it.
You aren't our sister anymore. Get the hell out of here.
You assholes!
That was the last time I ever saw those two.
Jeez, that girl.
I wonder how my aunt ended up like that.
Well, she was always a cute little girl, and she was the youngest of us as well. You're so cute.
We'll buy you anything you want.
My parents and even us brothers loved her too much, I guess. She grew up spoiled. It just got worse as she got older. She was dating bad dudes by the time she was in middle school, and it just kept getting worse from there.
I see.
My parents always blamed themselves about Akane and her daughter Azami. But our dad was always really proud of you, Kuroki. He was proud of how well you turned out.
Huh? Grandpa said that about me?
Yeah, your grandfather left you something too, Kuroki.
Huh? Me?
Here, take whatever you want and sell the rest.
Oh, all of Grandpa's fishing gear. Are you sure? These were Grandpa's treasures.
Of course, son. Your grandfather would be happy if you used them.
Oh, this was Grandpa's favorite. Grandpa. I never saw Snorlax and Cartman again after that. I don't think it was my grandparents' fault that they turned out like that. I plan to live my life in a way that my grandfather would be proud of.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。来年の娘の大学費用もないのに新車を買うって優先することが違いますよね。本当に子供のことを思うなら遺産なんて当てにしちゃダメですよね。まあそれすら同情を誘うための言葉だったのかもしれませんが、皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。